Honda is bolting its new power unit into the B-Spec Aston Martin for the very first time. They have used their filming day to run this upgraded and much faster power unit alongside the B-Spec AMR26. That 16-piece upgrade package we saw in Hungary is now pretty much complete, representing the newest evolution for the team's car. So, what do we already know about it? What are the reports following this filming day? Why are they running it now? How much horsepower could they gain? And what are the future plans for this team? Adrian Newey has already given us details on when future upgrades will arrive, which specific races they are targeted for, and when the focus will shift toward 2027. Let's look at how much pace they can extract from both the engine and the chassis. Interestingly, on Tuesday, the team ended up running its old AMR26 rather than the B-Spec. Jack Crawford was running Pirelli tire testing in the slower version of the car. The reason behind this was likely that Pirelli wanted better baseline data for the 2027 tires, and considering the older car produced less downforce, it made for an accurate test bed. For Aston Martin, running it came at no extra cost since they already had both cars on site as a precaution. That initial testing day went smoothly, but there was no new Honda power unit present. That was reserved specifically for Wednesday. There has been a lot of coverage surrounding this new Honda engine. Some outlets report modest gains, while others suggest massive power increases. What we do know for sure is that the engine is undergoing significant changes. It is not just about horsepower. The electrical system, which has been a major weak point for the team, is receiving a major evolution for 2026, with key lessons being carried over into 2027. As for the B-Spec chassis, it includes 16 updated parts, successfully shedding a decent amount of weight, though more needs to come off. They have also revised the high rake design to make it less dynamic than before. On-track results prove the car has gained performance. In Hungary alone, they gained roughly 1.5 seconds on a car that was far from optimized in setup and severely down on power. They were losing around 0.8 of a second in Sector 1 alone, partly due to slower acceleration and tricky braking system behavior. Without the new gearbox, which is scheduled to arrive at Zandvoort, there is still plenty of optimization work left to do on this AMR26B spec. When it comes to the Honda upgrade, both the combustion chamber and electrical components have been heavily revised. Reliability remains Honda's primary concern. Honda representatives noted that they have significantly modified the pre-combustion chamber, the shape of the piston, and the overall combustion chamber design. While altering piston geometry is standard practice for performance gains, it poses major reliability challenges, which is precisely what this filming day was designed to evaluate under limited mileage. Reports suggest a gain between 35 and 50 horsepower. A realistic figure likely lands somewhere in the middle. If this power unit delivers a gain in that range, it translates to roughly 0.5 of a second per lap on the straights alone. Combining that with the new gearbox arriving at Zandvoort, which will improve driver comfort and overall balance, they could pick up another 2 to 0.3. That adds up to a potential 2.3-second total gain, even before fine-tuning the setup. Fernando Alonso noted that the team now has proper data correlation, giving them a clear direction for car development, future upgrades, and driver feedback. While the car was surprisingly quick through corners in Hungary, Zandvoort will be the true test on a circuit that is less strictly downforce dependent. Pressure is now on Honda to deliver, as the chassis updates have already proven effective. Hungary was a great track to measure aerodynamic gains, making this one of the largest mid-season upgrade packages we have seen. Looking ahead, further updates are planned for Zandvoort, Baku, and Monza. Weight reduction remains a priority for both the chassis and the engine, as the power unit had previously been reinforced to reduce vibrations. In terms of aerodynamic updates, expect significant work around the floor, diffuser, and bargeboard elements, while the front wing, side pods, and engine cover will likely remain steady for now. If fully optimized, Aston Martin could realistically establish itself as the 5th fastest team on the grid, occasionally challenging Red Bull on weaker tracks for them. If Honda's power unit delivers as expected, 2027 could position the team as genuine contenders. While a championship jump is a massive hurdle, Honda has a history of pulling off major turnarounds. For Aston Martin fans, the trajectory looks promising, and Fernando Alonso appears confident in the direction the team is heading.